Welcome to the deep dive. Today it's all about El Clásico, but with a twist, the Copa del Rey final. Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
That's right, a massive clash. It's not just about the trophy. It's pride, history, everything packed into one final.
And we're here to break it all down for you, powered by insights from Tipsmodo, Kenya's top football tips platform. We'll be your guide through this huge matchup.
Exactly. This one's happening at the Estadio de la Cartuja in Seville. Big stakes. Barca are chasing their 32nd Copa title.
32nd. Wow.
Yeah, while Real Madrid, they're aiming for number 21, so a lot on the line.
And at Tipsmodo, we've been digging into the stats, the form, who's in, who's out, all the key stuff to help you understand what's going on.
Let's dive in. Barcelona first, maybe. What's their mood like?
Well, they should be feeling pretty confident, shouldn't they? They already beat Real Madrid quite convincingly in the Spanish Super Cup this season.
Oh yeah, that 5-2 result. That certainly made a statement.
You bet. Plus, they're leading La Liga, still fighting in the Champions League. Momentum seems to be on their side.
Definitely. They've got this belief, this rhythm. They haven't lost domestically since way back in December, and with only 5 league games left.
They'll want to keep that winning habit going right into this final, add another trophy.
Absolutely. They'll see this as a massive opportunity for a second piece of silverware this season.
Okay, so what about Real Madrid? The picture looks a bit different for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit. That Champions League exit against Arsenal, well, that stung. No doubt about it.
And naturally, the pressure mounts. Questions about Carlo Ancelotti's future popping up again.
True, there's always speculation around Madrid.
Yeah.
But look, you can never, ever count them out in the Copa del Rey. They've got serious pedigree.
Right, they won 2 of the last 3 finals, didn't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And historically, if you look just at Copa finals between these two, Real Madrid actually have a slight edge, head-to-head anyway.
Interesting. And they did just scrape that 1-0 win against Getafe in the league.
Yeah, a narrow win, but a win nonetheless. Keeps them ticking over. But you feel this Copa final has become, well, almost more important for them now.
Like a statement game after the Champions League disappointment and the Ancelotti talk.
Precisely. It's a chance to answer critics, to salvage something major. Remember last year's Copa? They hammered Barcelona 4-0.
Oh, I remember. That was dominant. But El Clásico form just goes out the window sometimes, doesn't it?
It really does. It's its own beast. Okay, let's talk team news. This is crucial and something we at Tipsmodo track really closely. Barcelona first.
Yeah, the big headline is Lewandowski. He's out, injured.
Huge blow. So that probably means Ferran Torres steps in as the main striker, right?
Seems the most likely option. Good news for them, Ter Stegen is back in the squad.
Okay, but will he start? Or will Szczesny continue in goal for the Cup? That's one to watch.
Definitely. On the wings, though, we're expecting Lamine, Yamal, and Rafinha to start. Lots of pace and threat there.
And Pau Cubarsí return to central defense is a big plus for their stability at the back.
Okay, over to Real Madrid. They've got issues, too. Camavinga is out for the season now.
Yeah, that's confirmed. He joins Carvajal and Militao as long-term absentees. So their depth is being tested.
But the massive news for them, Kylian Mbappe. He had that ankle worry, but reports say he's available.
Looks like it. Ancelotti expects him to start, which is, well, a game changer potentially.
You bet. So with Camavinga out and Carvajal still missing, who slots in at the back, Fran Garcia at left back maybe?
That seems the probable move, yeah. And interestingly, Ancelotti publicly backed Rodrigo.
Despite some recent criticism.
Yep. Confirmed he'll be in the starting 11. Shows faith in the Brazilian.
Okay. So lots of moving parts, injuries playing a big role.
And this is exactly where platforms like Tipsmodo really help. We go beyond just the basic lineup news.
Right. Our team digs into the betting lines, looks at recent trends between the teams, identifies where the value might be.
And critically, we analyze how these specific injuries, like Lewandowski being out or Mbappe playing, actually shift the betting odds. It's not just about who plays, but how their presence or absence impacts the likely outcome, statistically speaking.
Exactly. It gives you a much deeper understanding before you even think about placing a bet. Specific predictions and detailed breakdowns, of course, are available over on the Tipsmodo platform.
So wrapping it up, you've got Barcelona riding high on league form and that Super Cup win, looking to cement their season.
And Real Madrid under pressure, maybe slightly wounded, but with that incredible Copa history and the firepower of players like Mbappe, desperate to make a statement.
Set against the backdrop of Seville at the Estadio de la Cartuja, it's going to be intense.
Absolutely. It's El Clásico, it's a final, and it's a huge betting opportunity if you approach it the right way.
Definitely something for you to think about.
So for the most expert breakdowns, the latest odds analysis, and potentially winning betting tips for this massive Copa del Rey final, you need to head over to www.tipsmodo.co.ke.
That's where our soul analysis lives. We crunch the numbers so you don't have to.
It's where winners begin. Bet smart, bet with confidence.
Bet with Tips Moto.